Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Benevento. Now in today's episode we will review our January transfer window. There was one major sale and we have a home tie against Inter Milan in Serie A. So in terms of the transfers, we did not really bring in anyone apart from Federico Ricci on loan from Sassuolo. He is an Italian right midfielder. These are his stats. He is a backup player. Not too much to see here. He's okay. I hope I don't have to use him too much. But in terms of the outs, we did sell Renato Santos to PSV for 4.7, rising to 5.75 in additional clauses. He is a decent right winger, but he was surplus to requirements after Jairo came in. He was playing backup. He was unhappy with his role in the squad going forward, so I thought, cash in on him now, get the money whilst we can. And I was hoping to actually reinvest it, but nobody really came up who tickled me fancy. So the last time we met was a 5-3 victory against Palermo in Serie A. We followed that up with a 2-0 away victory against Bologna. A goal from Jairo and one from Alberto Grassi sealed the 3 points. We then had a really disappointing at-home defeat against Sassuolo. They scored in the 31st minute through Tominello. But as you can see by the stats, we really did dominate this game and we proper did not take our chances. And as you can see by one of the reasons why was Claudio Mora was in the team ahead of Massimo Corda because he got, I think it was a 4-week or 5-week injury. So for the first couple of games, Claudio Mora and Sheriff Ahmed did not get on very well, and we did not create the chances we needed to get at least a point from this game, just looking at the stats. Similar situation, the game after that was a 2-0 away defeat of Verona, who were bottom of the league at the time. We did not create enough chances. We did dominate by stats, but they had the better chances. A Trincao own goal and Bonazzoli secured it for them. We bounced back though at home to Sampdoria in a game that was a lot more even, but we still managed to get the 4-1 victory. 2 goals from Sheriff Ahmed, 1 from Jairo and 1 from Claudio Mora secured the 3 points today. We then had a home tie against Lazio. We got beat 3-2. 2 goals from Claudio Mora. He was doing okay once he'd had a few games in the side. But 2 goals from Immobile and 1 own goal from Escresio secured them the victory. We then had an away tie against Carpi, 2 goals for Ahmed, 2 goals for Mora, secured a 4-2 victory. Alberto Sarri got a couple and Lucas Signorini got himself sent off for Carpi. In the Italian Cup first round, we went away to Torino and absolutely mugged them off, getting a goal in the 77th minute through Sheriff Ahmed, and that secured our place in the quarterfinals. We then played Torino again, but this time in the league, and we won 3-2. A goal from Luca Antia, 1 from Pedrosa, and 1 from Francisco Trincao. Away from home, we went next against Fiorentina, and we got beat 3-2. A nice 2 goals from Sheriff Ahmed, but they dominated this match, and we were not in it whatsoever. And to be honest with you, we were fortunate to get away with just a 3-2 defeat. And in the final game before Inter Milan was against Bologna away from home in the Italian Cup quarter-final, and we squeezed through with a 1-0 victory. Sheriff Ahmed getting himself another goal. He is absolutely fantastic. Just speaking about Ahmed, we'll quickly check him out. He's now worth 11.25 million. His stats, his technicals are just lovely for a striker. He's improving with his physicals and mentals all the time. And yeah, I think we've got ourselves a little bit of a worldie. But without any further ado, we're going to get into the game against Inter Milan today. We'll start with Belek in goal, Letizia right back, Udekai and Luca Antia as our centre backs. We're going to start with Disciara as our left back. Scresio will be our defensive midfielder. Jairo, Alberto Grassi and Francisco Trincao will complete our midfield with Sheriff Ahmed and Claudio Mora up top. Now when Claudio Mora is playing, I have changed his role to a target man on attack. He seems to prefer that role compared to the complete forward role, which he's completely unfamiliar with, even though I've been training him in it for a season and a half. But yeah, we'll see how this goes today. Inter Milan, oh, I didn't even check the league table. Inter Milan are 6th position, only 1 point away from us. We are in some poor run of form, really, and we're not too far from 9th position in the league. We're only 3 points clear of that. So, although we are in the Champions League spots right now, that could change pretty quickly. So, getting in the match, they're playing 4-5-1. Tammy Abraham absolutely tortured us the last time, so let's hope we can mark him out of the game this time. Still got an excellent side, Inter Milan, but let's see what we can get at home. And we kick off against Inter Milan. We are shooting from right to left in the first half. Come on, the lads. Highlight early on, Jairo with the corner in. Udekai's there, and he hits the bar, and it's cleared by Abraham. Quick highlights back to back. Candreva brings it down to Talisca. Luca Antia gets the challenge in. It fell to Tammy Abraham. It was a poor challenge, really, because if he wins it, it's only going through. João Mario now to D'Ambrosio on this right hand side to Candreva. Can we get the challenge in? David Santon to Talisca. He finds Tammy Abraham through the centre. He takes a strike. That's 2 chances for Tammy Abraham now. We cannot let them do this. Highlight now. We're in possession. Claudio Mora nods it down for Gyro, but Perisic can intercept, and this is going to be an Inter Milan attack. Tammy Abraham now coming forward with the ball to Candreva. Good challenge by Trincao. But every time we try to get rid, all we do is find an Inter Milan head. Again, another Inter Milan head. Come on, lads. Keep a hold of the ball for a second. No, we'll get challenged again. And this highlight is continuing on. Luke Anthony with a challenge on Abraham now. Can we break Mora to Ahmed? He's got the run from Trincao on the left-hand side. Can he get the ball in? He can. Mora's there. And he gets his head on it. And he makes it 1-0 to Benevento. Some really sloppy play from us in this highlight, but it eventually finds its way to Ahmed, who finds the run from Trincao. It's a poor pass, really. He had to stop and wait, but Claudio Mora gets his head on a decent cross from Trincao. And an undeserved lead? Probably. Highlight now, Tammy Abraham to Talisca. He finds Abraham in the box. Candreva, Belic with the save. Oh my god. We're fast approaching half time now, 47 minutes in. They have dominated the game, but we find ourselves 1-0 up. And we'll kick off the second half, shooting from left to right. Perisic has got the ball in the box straight from kick-off. Letizia can get rid. Gyro now to Mora. This highlight is continuing, so I'm assuming something's going to happen. Sheriff Ahmed now, he's in behind. Excellent challenge, that. Highlight continues with Gyro getting the corner in, and finally Football Manager puts us out of my misery. Ahmed now gets the ball in the box. So Gyro's there. He beats Handanovic, and he beats his man. He makes it 2-0 Benevento, and this is completely undeserved. Just getting the match stats up here. It's a very tight game, really. But Gyro gets himself in the box and beats Handanovic at his near post. And the second half has taken away and not a lot is happening. 67 minutes in now, we'll make some changes. We'll get Pedrosa on for Alberto Grassi. And we'll get Armenteros, who you've never seen before because he's been out on loan the entire time. We'll get him on for Claudio Mora. And we'll play him as a defensive forward. Just a quick look at his stats here. He is a Swedish striker. He was on loan at Portland Timbers, I believe, and he only returned in the January. I tried to sell him in the January transfer window, but nobody came in, so he's in the first team squad for now. Highlight. Scresiu now's got it on the edge of the box. Can we get the ball in? Pedrosa to Trincao. Gets challenged, and now Inter Milan can probably break. Get back, boys. Talisca. Doomby has got it now quite high up the pitch, but Letizia cuts out the pass and gives it straight back to Gagliardini. João Mario finds Perisic. Can we get the challenge in? We can. Can we build something now? Ahmed hasn't got a lot of options, but he plays it through for Armenteros. He's got the pace to beat these. Oh, he tries the chip over the keeper. That would have been a cheeky finish. 10 minutes remain and the match will make our final change of the game. We'll get Lorenzo Dickman on for Letizia. 86 minutes in now. Ahmed with a strike. Free kick. That would have been a great goal. Doumbia now finds the ball. He's in behind the defence. Great challenge by Luke Anthony and a great save by Belic. 4 minutes at a time and 40 seconds remain. Can we see this out with a clean sheet? That would be absolutely fantastic. Trincao coming down this left-hand side gets challenged by the Inter Milan defence. And that's it. Full time. Benevento 2, Inter Milan 0. It was a tight game. We took our chances and they didn't, so we get away with 3 points. And after that victory against Inter Milan, it sees us stay in 4th position in Serie A. 2 points ahead of Torino, 3 points ahead of Fiorentina, 3 points ahead of Palermo, and 4 points ahead of Inter Milan in 8th position. So it's still a very, very tight league. Well, the Champions League race is certainly hotting up, so you might see a couple of more videos than you normally would in terms of just a regular league season as things go down to the wire. If you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, and if you're enjoying this series, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.